Kamlesh Kumar, Assistant Professor in BNE Group of Colleges. Today we will discuss about variables in Java. Variables in Java, the definition of variable. A variable is an identifier that denote a storage location used to store a data values. We have to store values in variable with their data type. For example, int a, we have to use this thing in our variables. Variables are using these kind of things. For example, int a, int b, these kind of things. Next, we have to use in Java. We have used data types in Java. There are different kinds of data types also available in Java. Every variable in Java has a data type. Data type specify the size and type of values that can be stored. Java language is rich in its data type. There are different kinds of data type also. Data type primitive and non-primitive. Primitive also divided into two parts and non-primitive also divided in two parts. In primitive can be divided into two parts, numeric and non-numeric, and numeric also divided into two parts, integer, float, floating point. And numeric data type, it can divided into two parts, character and boolean. After we come on non-primitive data type. Non-primitive data type is classes and array. Classes and array and interfaces. Interfaces is different thing, and classes and array also divided in two parts, and interfaces is single non-primitive data type. Now we will discuss about primitive data type in numeric. Now we will discuss about integer type. Integer type data type. Integer type data type. Integer type can be whole numbers such as 123, -96 and 5639. The size of the values that can be stored depend on the integer data type, which is depend on the data type. Integer, float, character, double, that's depend on the data type. And integer data type can also divided into four parts: integer, byte, short, int, long. Integer also can divided into four parts. Now we have to discuss about size and range of the integer. Minimum values: byte, 1 byte, -128, short 2 byte, 32,768, int 4 byte, -2, 147, 483, 648. Then next one is long 8 byte. This value is longer, very longer. We have to give in on the board. Then floating point. Next one is floating point. Integer data type. After integer data type, we have to discuss about floating point data type. Floating point data type is also to hold numbers containing fractional parts such as 27.59 and -1.375. We also known as as floating point constants also. In floating point constants, it can be divided into two parts, float and double. Floating point can also divided into two parts, float and double. We have to decide these two data types, and size also. It can be used in a program that can be used again more data type. After we have to discuss floating point, we will discuss next. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and share. Subscribe our YouTube channel guruKPO.com. Thank you.